But you said my name. Hold on, baby. 1 second. So please don't do this.
Because
please
I have an opinion about the situation. Because I feel like
y'all gotta bring me in some kind of way. I ain't had nothing to do with this. I'm listening just like everybody else. But y'all find a way to insert me some kind of way. When I brought that baby on here in January, no matter how people felt about me, I still made sure she was protected. I still made sure she was heard. And I let it go. I didn't go dragging it on long months or nothing. I didn't keep going. I made sure I checked on her in the back end, and that's it. So y'all keep bringing me in this for what?
What? Because every argument you have with Poozie, you bring her.
No, I don't. You're lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you.
Pull the clip.
This is about protecting that young lady.
Pull the clip.
So she won't have. You go pull it.
You made the accusation, so you pull them. Because I know what I do. And I know what I say.
That's the reason why your name is wrapped around it, T.
No, y'all
no, you said that your own mouth.
Y'all wrap my name around it because y'all don't like me, and that's fine. But I ain't got nothing to do with this.
All I said was to not aggravate the situation because of this young lady and how she feel. Do not bring up any of those kids. That's all I said.
So I have a question for you, Sweet Diva. When Poozie comes into her space, or when Poozie's live and she's speaking in regards to what, can y'all send like 1 cent gifts like the Daily Heart Me's or the Populars, please, to protect the live? When Poozie comes in her space or when Poozie's live and she's speaking in regards to what T should do regarding her grandchild, who's also a minor, how do you think that T should go about dealing with that? What should she do? And wait a minute, and do not say on behalf of Kalasia, because Kalasia don't care. Okay, Kalasia made the very same statement today and yesterday that Poozie also should worry about the minor lady in her.
If that lady didn't, if Kalasia did not care, she would not still be on this app today.
No, she don't care how anybody. She don't care how anybody refers.
She cares about the conversations that are being had.
Okay, I didn't say she didn't care about that. I said she does not care about how anybody handles Poozie. She wants her handled. She wants her handled poorly so it can encourage her to get off this app. She does not want Poozie cheered on, entertained, or none of that.
Well, I agree. And know what? And I agree.
She actually wants people
to handle.
Listen, she actually
recklessly. I agree.
She actually wants people to encourage Poozie to go tend to her teens. She actually wants that because even she's telling Poozie to do the very same thing. So I'm going to ask you, how should T deal with Poozie how should she respond to Poozie when Poozie's coming at her about the parenting of her?
Handle her recklessly. I agree that T should handle Poozie, but for the young lady. But not
in the same manner.
Because of what? This whole situation involves kids. That is that young lady's family, right? The kids. That's what I'm talking about.
So if she comes for T's grandparenting, you don't think it warrants T coming for her parenting?
Well, know what, T? I guess T would do what she want to do, but I don't. I think me personally to protect that young lady from here on out. T
it's just a question, Sweet Diva friend. Listen, if she comes for T's grandparenting and how she parents her grandchild,
T should eat her ass up.
Regarding what? Do you think it's fair if T eat her up regarding her grandparenting? Regarding her parenting? Yes or no?
Not if it's going to affect the girl that she's actually.
Well, it's not going to affect the girl. We just told you that, and she told us that, screamed that for the last.
You know what? I just don't believe that. HB, but maybe it don't. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, that is one thing for you not to believe. It's like you telling me, HB, you're pretty, and I'm like, I just don't believe that. That does not mean that you really don't think that I'm pretty. It's coming from the horse's mouth. She's telling you, I don't care. She's also spewing the same things out. So again, do you think it's fair if Tyme responds the same way that Poozie came at her?
But Tyme would respond the way she want to respond.
You just don't like. Come on, Sweet Diva.
People just don't like that young lady. That's okay. That's okay.
Just to respect that young lady. That to leave that mess alone. I can't stand the ground. I ain't never been at Poozie Live. I don't even know the page she on. I don't care. I can see up in Manny's and the message she's screaming or what have you. But I think to protect that young lady.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
But HB, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, eye for eye, tooth for tooth.
Hold on, sweet
T
diva.
gonna respond about her kids just like she responded to her kids, her grandson.
Sweet diva,
I
hold
get it.
on. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you from my perspective, right? When it's finally a woman that's giving motherly love towards that child that they have not ever received, such as what Tyme is doing for that baby, that young woman, I'm sorry. She want her to clap back. She needs that protection. That's something she never had before. Poozy would never do no shit like that. Even if Tyme has something to say to Poozy weak ass, so fucking what? So what? I think people mad because it's Tyme. That's my honest opinion. But like you said earlier, Sweet Diva, you was always in a predicament to where you had your mother. A lot of people didn't. So a motherfucker like Tyme stepping up, we love her. We love that shit. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I think you should get down.
And Sweet Diva, do you have something against Tyme?
No.
She do. She was in my comments going in the other day. Every time she sees me, she got something to say. I thought she was a troll.
T, I can go against what you say. I don't go with the masses.
Hey, let me say something. It's okay.
I don't go with the
I
masses.
don't care that people don't like me. But let me say this.
I don't know you to dislike you.
Even if you don't like me. I know a lot of y'all don't got reason. A lot of y'all don't. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not gonna agree with everybody. I'm not gonna agree with you just because the masses agree with you.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But you been coming for me for a minute. I thought you was a troll.
To not like you. Yes, certain things that you say, I may disagree.
Hold on, Sweet Diva, hold on. You know me and T ain't besties. The furthest thing from it, but I can be fair. I don't give a damn who it is on this app. I don't like a lot of people on this app. I don't care for a lot of people on this app, but I'm gonna be fair. When it's time to be fair, you gotta be fair. I'm not gonna make myself look crazy sitting up here being obviously biased. I'm not doing that because that make me look like a hater, look weird or crazy in the face and all that stuff. You know, you gotta be fair now. That's why I'm asking. That's what I'm saying to you. You know what I'm saying? You saying the masses, hey, I ain't never standing on no side of popularity on this app. You could be somebody I talk to all day. You could be somebody on this app I fall asleep on the phone with. Bitch, if you're wrong on the front street and you asking for my opinion, you're going to get my real raw opinion. And that's just it.
And I agree. And I don't know why T